Welcome back to Big Board. Let's take a quick little recap here on Eylau 1807. I kind of stopped part of the way through this smaller scenario for a couple of reasons. One, I had some FAQ style questions, and there was some rules revisioning going on with this basically production copy, but there's been some rules updates and fixes that were helped things be crisper and cleaner. And that was a result of the designer playing with some folks in Spain and some of my comments, and I'm sure there's other people that sent comments in as well. And so my realization here with this game is that it is best played with the full battle, not the smaller scenario like I've got set up here. And because my table's too small or my boards are too small, I can't really have the rest of the map that's required in frame, right? And then the other key thing is that these, let me show you, the whole concept around army fatigue, where, let's bring this board over here, stand by, there we go. This whole idea around, first of all, the command sheets, the command blocks, I should say, using these to push your luck in terms of how fatigued you want to make your units, and how what benefit will they gain from a second activation in a given hour, right? That type of decision making is interesting and robust, and that's not really a part of this scenario per se, as it then dovetails into the army fatigue. And the army fatigue is where things get real interesting, because the fatigue buttons or blocks are moving from one side to the other and potentially changing the course of the game significantly. And so I'm not getting to experience that, and I want to experience that. So I need space. So this guy, we're going to pack this guy up for the moment, and I will give you my 30-second snapshot on what's great and what's not great about this game. First of all, obviously, production values are ridiculously good, off the chain. High quality everything from these thick cardstock charts, even these charts, fire tables and whatnot, assault tables and DRMs and charge tables and all that sort of good stuff. Fantastic. There's mounted maps and printed maps. The artwork is very evocative and thematic of harsh winter, so they capture that really well. The unit counters pop nicely. The gameplay is streamlined. I was thinking about it, and I had mentioned that this game was probably a little lighter than the Hexasim system for their Rising Eagle system, but I think it might actually be closer to, now I'm going to pronounce it incorrectly, so all French people just block your ears, Jours de Glory, I think it's called. It's which is a derivative of Richard Berg's Napoleonic system that he had, which was, a bit of a dog's breakfast, but they cleaned that up, and they've done dozens and dozens and dozens of battles, not just Napoleonics, but everything kind of in and around that pre-post Napoleonic era. I'm not a huge fan of that particular system because of the time frame, because you get one activation in an hour-long turn, and some goofy things can happen. The difference here, and this is now more than 30 seconds, but the difference here is we can have multiple activations of multiple corps or divisions and corps in an hour, and so there can be a lot more going on, and it gives us the proper cadence for Napoleonic linear combat in the Age of Muskets across an hour's turn. I think that all works really well. I think the combat and the assault, I haven't done enough of it yet to really get a firm opinion on it, but I think it's good. I don't know that it's going to fit the crunchy needs of the, let's say, obviously the Labatai folks. They're not. They may like this as a light game, right? But certainly, if you're looking for a smooth playing, fast playing, but interesting opposed gameplay situation and wonderful components. And I can certainly recommend this game system to people just based on the limited number of turns I've gotten out of this, and a couple of little combats that I've done over here, and I did a charge back up on the other map there. So I got some basic appreciation for the system, but as I go back to the rules with the new FAQ stuff and a little bit of errata that there was, I am certain that the army fatigue points system and the activation system is the crux of the game and the thing that makes it, I'll say, somewhat unique, because you can't be very unique. You're either unique or you're not. So that gives it its essence and its flavor. I think this command and control thing and this sort of initiative moving from one side to the other, I like all that. So Sound of Drums, Eylau 1807. I'd certainly encourage you to go have a look at it and see if it's something that floats your boat. I think you can download the rules and read them. I think they're available online. So, and if they're not, they probably soon will be. I believe it's still available on the pre-order page on GameFound. So it was one of those Kickstarter programs, but that program has ended. Games are printed. They're making some changes to the rules and fixing those up. I do believe there's a reasonably large print run, so do yourself a favor and go grab one, check it out, and see what you think. And I wish them all the best. They've got Uwe's got some aspirations for greatness with his gaming company, and I wish him all the best. And I appreciate him sending me this complimentary copy. I have my full final production copy ordered, and that will be coming in the mail in due course. So I appreciate the opportunity to get a look at it. If I get into the house in the next couple of weeks, who am I kidding? Next month, this will be one of the first games that goes up on the table with the full battle, and we'll get a bigger, richer, deeper experience and exposure to the game system, and then I'll have some updated thoughts and opinions based on that, right? All right, all the best. Ciao. Roll some dice, do some stuff, have some fun. Love you guys. Ciao.